Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a couple of things to cover. You guys are going to get to see us building the rear end for the Jeep Scrambler build. We're going to talk about a bunch of parts that we got coming for this thing and kind of go over how we do that. And you guys will get to see some fabrication, some welding, all kinds of goody stuff. So let's get into this video. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hey guys, welcome to the Houston Kilby YouTube channel.
Dang guys, we're back at it again. We got the old Porter band out here and we're cutting the axle tubes out. Now, I've kind of found a trick here. You can take you a piece of tape and run it around your axle tube where it's such a big piece of pipe. They give you a straight line there and start cutting across that line. And I kind of like to give myself an edge all the way around the pipe, and then once you got yourself an edge, you can just cut right down through that bad boy. Yeah, a chop saw works good if you got a good straight one, or a good straight band saw that's got a real thick blade on it. It'll work good for doing this, but sometimes I found just using a Porter band take your time and you can make a pretty straight cut on it with the Porter band. Now I'm using the belt sander here, get all of our pieces and parts all cleaned up. This is actually what you call a pipe polisher, is what this tool is called. I get a lot of questions on that. And another thing that you got to do on these pieces and parts when you're building a rear end is you got to clean them all up with a grinder with a good flat flapper disc. If you don't, I found that a lot of these pieces and parts that are cut on a plasma table or even on a laser machine, if you don't clean them up, they tend to not want to weld really well. They want to, I don't know, they want to have issues with the tungsten. The tungsten don't like all that splatter and all that nastiness that a plasma table will put on parts sometimes. So you just got to make sure you got good clean surfaces. And plus it just makes your part look even better if you just clean everything up really nice and clean anyways. This would be a step I would be doing anyways. I do not suggest sandblasting. I know a lot of people does that. I've had a lot of problems with sandblasting in the past when it comes to TIG welding. You get that sand particles into the crevices and boy, it don't it don't work out too well at all. Right now you can see that I've got the drawing set up for all of our dimensions of how we want this thing laid out. It's very, very handy to make yourself a one-to-one drawing. You can see we got ourselves a jig bar stuck through the center of this thing. This is the lifeline of building a rear end. If you don't use a jig bar and you just start welding on your axle ends, you'll never get it straight, it'll never hold straight, and you'll never get the axles in it. This is how I'm able to make sure that our axles fit in super smooth. Yes, we got our Extreme Series brackets. This is the 4-link brackets that we sell on our website. This is our KMS and KCD brackets that we sell. These are the extreme ones. If you guys, I know you all have seen the last rear end we built on the channel. These are the standard brackets up here that we sell. On this rear end housing, it takes a lot of time doing this. You guys got to see several of the steps there, but it takes hours and hours and hours in building these bad boys. So yeah, and we're just at this step. We still got to put the bracing in this thing, got to put the filler cap in it, and we also got to put the housing ends on it so we can put the axles in it. But there's lots of steps here. You've got to kind of take your time in welding these up, let it cool off a little bit, and then weld it back up and finish everything out there. But it's a beast, but we're rocking and rolling here. Alrighty guys, as we're waiting on the rear end to cool off there, I just want to go over how I kind of come up with a list here. And this is, I like doing two columns here, one being to-do list and the other one to buy. And as you can tell, there's a ton of stuff here and we're actually getting really close on the build. But you can see there's a lot of things on here like oil filters, buying oil, buying fuel, that sort of thing, drive shafts. You know, we get kind of detailed in our list there, making sure we got all the stuff that we need and to do. So we look over here at the car, or excuse me, the Jeep. I don't want you Jeep guys to kill me out here. But you know, we're starting to get some stuff pieced together. But as you're piecing these things together, you come across things. How are we going to run stuff? How are we going to run the you know, power steering pump, how we're going to run the alternator, how are we going to plumb up the fuel rails, what type of fittings does it take to plumb into the fuel rails. You know, it's just things like that that takes up a lot of time and trying to figure out what you're going to do, where you're going to mount stuff. You know, simple things of that nature can really take up a lot of time, and even getting the radiator mounted. You know, we even ran into a couple of problems on this. I was hoping it was going to be a super quick and easy thing to knock out, and then we came across a couple of problems that we need to address on that. So yeah, we got it figured out. We're going to weld us some threaded bungs on the sides of this thing and mount that bad boy in, but this stuff takes time. Other things that's coming, we got the throttle body coming for it, we've got the fuel regulator coming for it. We've already got our header kit for it. We're going to put some really nice merge headers on here. We're going to build those in house. Also, I'll show you this merge collector here really quick. Check this thing out. Ooh, oh yeah. I don't know if you can see that merge in there or not. Ooh yeah, that thing is wicked cool. If you can't see it, basically there's just a spike in there that merges all of the primaries together. But anyways, this thing is looking good. We got the starter coming, or the starter will be coming. Lots and lots of odds and ends things that's happened this step. That's why there hadn't been a video out in a while on it. Just been super busy on it. But we're moving right along here in the video. Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there was a lot of all over the place in this video today, just because there's so much work involved in the rear end. If you would like to see a complete build of a rear end, you can click up in the link up above. I've got a video where we built a full 9.5 inch rear end already on the channel. You guys can check that out. I didn't want to do like a bunch of duplicate videos, the same exact thing over and over again. But so that's the reason why we didn't do a step-by-step on this rear end. But we're coming right along. Really excited about this Jeep build. You guys have been commenting a ton on our videos, and we really appreciate that. That helps us out a lot. You guys comment down below and ask us questions about a build or what's going on with the GTO and all that good stuff. About the GTO, we got some updates on that thing as well. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. We need to finish up a few things on the Jeep here. So you guys will get to see the Jeep run on the channel. We are working our butts off on trying to get everything lined up. We're going to have to do the wiring. We're going to have to send the chassis off to be powder coated. We're going to have to get the body wrapped. You guys are going to see a really cool process with this Jeep build that we got going on, and we definitely thank you guys so much for being along for the ride. So let's talk about GTO for a second. We sent the intake off last week or a week before last. My days are running together because we've been so daggone busy. Sent the intake off TKM Performance. Super excited about Kevin Mullins helping us out with our intake and helping us do some dyno and stuff, helping us with our motor and all that good stuff. It's going to be super cool working with him and his team on that. So we're really excited about getting that intake back. Once we get it back, it's going to be a super cool moment for me. If you've never built this type of engine before, this big of an undertaking of the amount of money it takes to invest in the fuel system and the blower and the whole car itself, it's a ton of money, and just to finally get to this step, it feels really good. It really does. So as soon as we get the intake back, that'll be our fuel system. I'll have that, and the only thing left we got to get for it to start it up will be the EFI system. So we're like right there. So that's why I've been working so hard. I apologize for not as many videos as I promised. It's just been so busy to keep up and trying to get stuff done, knocked out in the shop. But I thank you guys so much for watching. We definitely got a lot more to come. If y'all would, comment down below. I'm in a weird phase here with the videos and stuff, and kind of need your guys' help on how to film or what type of footage you guys would like to see. If what we're doing is fine and cool, hey, that's no problem. We can keep doing it. Or if you guys have better ideas what you would like to see on our channel, because I mean, our videos are for you guys. what is it you guys want to see on our builds. We've got a few Tech Tuesday videos coming out here very soon. You guys have requested some video on our MIG welders and what type of MIG welders we like to use in the shop, so I'm gonna have that one coming out very soon. Hopefully next week's Tech Tuesday video we'll have that wrapped up. I've been working on that one in the background, just need to finish up the editing on that one. So definitely, if you guys have got something you'd like for us to talk about or show or film a little bit differently, let me know and we'll make it happen, see what we can do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for being subscribed. You have no idea how much it helps us out. It helps me out not only with our business, KilbyMotorsports.com, but it also helps me get sponsors for GTO out there as well. So enough of this talking. I need to get back to work. I've got a lot of welding to do, and yeah, it's time to get back at it. See y'all next time. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. Be sure to check out our new website, KilbyMotorsports.com, for all your high performance needs. If you like this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button. It helps us out a ton. Till next time, you guys have a good one.